the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up spills and messes quicker and is 2 times more absorbent than the leading ordinary brand. So you can get back to getting caught in the rain. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Thank you for calling. Currently, we're with other customers.
You know, the way we do business is changing.
Please briefly hold. You are very important to us.
Your customers need to get a hold of you, and you with them.
Your estimated wait time is 1 hour, 10 minutes.
Make it easier with Podium, the messaging tool for local businesses. Podium helps communicate with customers more efficiently by making your business line textable, giving customers a more convenient way to connect. Your entire team can prioritize the most urgent messages and have access to a shared inbox so everyone can stay in sync. Podium also helps generate online reviews and attract new customers. It can even help with getting paid remotely. Yes, the way we do business has changed, and Podium can make that transition much easier. See why over 40,000 businesses use Podium. Go to podium.com/news or text the code NEWS to 511.
This past weekend, WLYU Y101 lost not one but 2 of our employees. Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns, and it's those twists and turns that make us better people. However, that part of it we cannot see at the moment that it happens. We are filled with sadness, despair, and confusion. In December of 2017, Barney was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. And in 2018, he spent most of that year battling for his life. In May of 2018, Barney had a bone marrow transplant, and it proved to be effective almost 2 years. After the bone marrow transplant, there were some unforeseen complications with Barney. He lost the ability to walk on his own and had to use the help of a cane, and he also became deaf in his left ear. There were several more complications that followed and eventually led up to the end. Barney came back to work in 2019, where he was the voice of the Bulldogs that entire year for baseball and football. In December of 2019, Barney was forced into retirement. Barney was diagnosed with pneumonia, and they found 2 cavities on his lungs. Barney decided then it was time to hang it up. In March of 2020, the cancer had come back, and on April 19, 2020, Barney ended his battle with leukemia. Here is the obituary reading for Barney Maurice Bonfield, the voice of the Toombs County Bulldogs. Barney Bonfield, who was born in Birmingham, Alabama on December 3rd, 1959, passed away on Sunday, April 19, 2020, in Birmingham. Barney attended Mountain Brook High School and graduated from Birmingham Southern College in 1982. While still in high school, Barney worked with the Birmingham Bulls hockey team as a videographer. During college, he spent afternoons, weekends, and semester interims working in the sports department at Channel 6. During this time, he served as public address announcer for the University of Alabama at Birmingham basketball and Birmingham Southern College basketball and baseball. After college, he served as assistant sports broadcaster in Montgomery for WCOV-TV Channel 20, a stint of 10 years in Griffin, Georgia with WKEU, and that was followed by a position as morning show host and sports director with WYUM in Vidalia. After that, Barney found his home at WLYU Y101, where he was the morning show host, midday memory show host, and the voice of Toombs County and Lions Recreation Department sports. He made many friends and had many followers. During his career, his many honors included multiple Associated Press awards for excellence in sports play-by-play and the Georgia Association of Broadcasters Award for excellence in sports reporting. In 1999, he was named Radio Personality of the Year by the Georgia Association of Broadcasters and received first place for sports reporting by the Society of Professional Journalists. Through his websites, tombsnow.com and tombsnow1.com, Barney provided lively coverage of sporting events throughout the county. He supported and encouraged young athletes and avidly followed their later athletic achievements and was known affectionately throughout the county. Barney was preceded in death by his father, Robert Bobby Bonfield. He is survived by mother Barbara Goldstein Bonfield, sister Susan Bonfield, and husband David Schimmel of Boulder, Colorado, and his nephew Forrest McKinney of Tel Aviv, Israel. The family would like to extend deep appreciation to the community who helped Barney through his illness. The outstanding staff at the UAB Bone Marrow Clinic, including Dr. Omar Jamie, oncologist, and the outpatient clinic team, and to the amazing staff at Ametis Hospice, especially Matthew Dodson. In compliance with COVID-19 rules, a private burial will take place at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, April 22nd at Block 40 Elmwood Cemetery with Cantor Jessica Roskin officiating. In lieu of flowers, the family requests that donations may be made to the Barney Bonfield Scholarship Fund at the Vidalia Federal Savings Bank, 300 Jackson Street, Vidalia, 30474. When people can gather again, the family of Barney Bonfield would like to have a memorial service here in Toombs County to honor all that Barney has done for this community. Please stay tuned as a date will be announced. As I mentioned at the beginning, Y101 lost 2 employees this weekend. Barney and also our boss, manager, CEO, and expert engineer, Raymond Bilbrey, often referred to as just Ray. Ray has been sick for a while with a number of issues, and Sunday passed away of an apparent heart attack. Ray has been a part of WLYU since 1997, where he first bought the station and became manager. Ray has been an engineer for many years, and his knowledge was out of this world, and he could fix anything. Ray also had a show on Y101. He was the host of the Midday Memory Show before Barney, and he also did the morning show before Barney did it as well. Here is the obituary reading of Raymond Bilbrey. Raymond H. Bilbrey, age 69 of Odom, died at home of an apparent heart attack on Sunday, April 19, 2020. He was a decorated Vietnam War veteran, awarded a Distinguished Service Cross, the Defense Distinguished Service Medal, 2 Silver Stars, the Legion of Merit, 2 Bronze Stars, and 3 Purple Hearts. He served as an Army captain while attached to a 1st Cavalry, 1st Airborne, and 101 1st Airborne Divisions. Ray was also awarded the Cross of Gallantry Meritorious Unit Citation while a communications officer by the Republic of Vietnam. Ray was a master mason in the Vidalia Masonic Lodge, where he served in almost all posts, including the Worshipful Master. He enjoyed being active in the Masons and especially coaching future Masons to become better husbands, friends, and contributing members of society. Ray worked in broadcasting for many years, beginning his career as a teenager working at a local radio station in Crossville, Tennessee. He graduated from college and high school at the same time with an engineering degree. He worked at the Jessup radio station at one time, where he made the famous Paul Harvey phone call declaring that there was nothing going on in Jessup, Georgia. This phone call cemented a friendship between the two men, with Mr. Harvey occasionally stating on his worldwide syndicated radio programs that there still was nothing going on in Jessup, Georgia. He went on to become manager of the Vidalia radio stations for 10 years, and then moved into shared ownership with the Hinesville radio station. He has also had ownership in WLYU, Y101, and WBBT 1340 AM, where he has been manager and engineer for the past 20-some years. Here he worked with many people, including several valued employees he called friends. At the time of his death, Ray was in battle for his life with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, having almost completed his full round of chemotherapy. He was looking forward to one day soon being able to ring the bell that cancer treatment patients get to ring where their treatment is complete. Ray was a member of the Omaha Baptist Church in Odom, where he once taught the discipleship class on Sunday nights. He was proud to call this church his church and Odom his home. Ray was preceded in death by both parents, Lee H. Bilbrey and Alta Godsey Tabor. Brother Ronald Tabor, sisters Harleen Parker and Emily Whitaker. Ray also had an adored son, Nathaniel Ray Bilbrey, who preceded him in death. A favorite pastime was recalling fond time spent with his son and daughter. Surviving are his beloved sweetheart, wife of 40 years, and helpmate, Brenda Dent Bilbrey, his daughter, favorite shopping buddy, and daddy's girl, Rachel Bilbrey Clary, his adored and only granddaughter, Ansley Dallas Clary, who was also his favorite golf cart riding buddy. His faithful buddy and certified service dog, Gunther, parents in love, Laverne and Martha Dent, brother-in-law, Danny Dent, several nieces, nephews, and out-of-state siblings, Ursula and Tom Zigan, Barbie Kendrick, Tina Bilbrey, Betty Blaylock, Jeannie Johnson, Lee Allen Bilbrey, Nancy Sigula, and Carmen Gomez. A private family graveside funeral service will be held in Pinecrest Memorial Cemetery with Pastor Jack Lee officiating. Please send your love, thoughts, and prayers to the families of both Barney and Ray. And if you would like to send cards or donate any type of flower, please send it here to the radio station and we will deliver it to the families of Barney Bonfield and Raymond Bilbrey. Please remember the station during this time. It's not easy to lose one, and we have lost two. Thank you for tuning in today, and as always, thank you for listening to Y101.
Football, baseball, basketball, wrestling, and track. Softball, soccer, tennis, volleyball, cheerleading, and golf. It's time for the Toombs County Bulldogs Sports Report, a daily look at all Toombs County high school, middle school, recreational, and local sports.
The Toombs County Bulldogs Sports Report with award-winning sportscaster Barney Bonfield is being brought to you by Vidalia Federal Savings Bank in Lyons and Vidalia.
A pile of rubber and steel. There's a rusty old shell